Welcome back. You're tuned in to Closing Bell, and we are coming to you live from the Motilal Oswal CNBC-TV18 newsroom. Well, the markets are down under pressure today, but let's understand what's really going on. Where is the sellings coming from? Well, Nimesh, yesterday you told us the markets may not be doing anything, but the FIs will not be big sellers, and that played out perfectly. Today, what's your sense in terms of institutional flows?
Nigel, market is days low, down 200. Nifty is down to almost 250 points, and the feedback is they are not big sellers again. So that's the overall feedback that the FIs are not big sellers. I guess today's fall is largely on back of what's happening in the global markets. So we're following the global cues, and the fact that there is an expiry tomorrow, so a bit of unwinding as well out of the expiry. So that's a larger reason why the Indian markets are under pressure today. In fact, the overall feedback was there is some bit of buying in select large cap, Nifty names. So that's the feedback. That was the feedback yesterday as well, and even that's been the case today. Some of the large cap names like Reliance, technology names, all are seeing some bit of delivery-based buying interest. So that's the feedback. The other worry is the lack of volumes in the cash market. Even today, the volumes are on the lower side. So if you look at from compare from last week or for the last 15 days, the volumes are down 20-25%. So that's the kind of interest which is there. The participation is very, very low from retail and HN investors. So that's also playing out to a larger extent in the broader markets as well. The other big worry is the financial sector. We've been talking for the last couple of days. So that's been a big point for the Indian markets, and that's been the trend today as well. Again, the Bank Nifty is the biggest loser in today's trade. And technically, both Nifty and Bank Nifty are now below the key support level. So there is no technical support, no support from the retail and HN investors as well. The only leg which is helping the market to some extent is the FI flow. But that's again, because of the weak global cues, we are under pressure in today's trade.
I think their relationship with us is complicated. Sometimes they're big sellers. When the markets are down, they seem to be chipping in a little bit. But clearly, that point on the volumes drying up is a bit of a worry, because they're down 25-30%, I think, at least. But what about individual stocks? What are you picking up out there?
So in terms of individual names, the first stock on my list today is Kirloskar Brother. We normally don't talk about this stock. Down in today's trade, down 3%. But if you look for this month, the stock is up 11%, buzzing in trade, good volumes as well. And now the street is anticipating some sort of a large order win for this company in the near future. And hence, that stock is in my radar today. So that's the first one. The second stock is Reliance. We spoke about some bit of delivery buying in some of the heavyweights. And Reliance stands out, though the stock is down 2%. But there is good amount of buying interest at a leading FI desk in today's trade. In fact, for the last many days now, there is a consistent feedback that some bit of FI buying is back, delivery-based buying is back in Reliance Industries. So that's the second one. The third stock is Glenmark Pharma. The entire pharma pack is buzzing in trade today, and Glenmark stands out largely on back of strong FI buying again in today's trade. So that's the reason why Glenmark is in focus. And the last stock is delivery. We spoke about how Moshe's growth is going to benefit delivery, but there is a large block. I understand in the block deal, the leading private equity investor was a seller, and a couple of domestic mutual funds and a large hedge fund was a buyer in today's block. So the disclosures will be important in delivery, but what I understand, the large private equity investor was a seller in today's block.
Okay, got that. Thanks, Nimesh, very much for all the updates there and all the stocks that are on your radar. Well, the market continues to be absolutely lackluster.